here we are paddling on the Colorado River down from Hoover Dam. Epic day, beautiful day, quiet, nobody out here. Saw a few kayakers earlier, but kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. It's 12 miles to the dam from the dock, Willow Beach. So nothing like this. So very peaceful. And whoa, damn, guess I was having a dream. That's something messed up right there. I think we better let's get back on our way out to the lake. See you out there. Hey guys, thank goodness that was only a dream. If you've seen the movie Deliverance, you know what I'm talking about. Well, we made it to Willow Beach. Willow Beach is about 12 miles below Hoover Dam, which is the only nearby dock, the closest dock, to get to Hoover Dam. And we're taking off now on the kayak, and man, what a beautiful scene this was. This was actually on my bucket list for many, many years to do this trip. And I didn't really plan on it this day, but we're talking about kayaking upstream 12 miles to get to the Hoover Dam. And the river, as you can see, isn't moving very fast at all. It's about 1 mile an hour, so it's not really a big deal. But the scenery was just amazing. I had a wicked good cup of coffee, and I had the energy. Of course, once I got there, I had to turn around and come back. So that was quite a journey there. But anyway, I'd appreciate it if y'all give me a like if you like what you're seeing, and consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit my 1,000 subscribers. I'm at about 650 right now. So hopefully you like the journey I'm taking you on, and do enjoy the scenery. The reflection off the water as we go is just amazing. A lot of the photography, a lot of the pictures I took here are some of the only pictures that I did not have to do any editing whatsoever. Generally, you have to do some little maybe brightness, contrast, color, something. These ones needed nothing. And as you can see, the reflection was amazing. It was even better in person. Some of the areas I was in, the reflection was so intense, it felt like I was elevated above these rocks, and looking down, I almost got a fear of heights. It was something to see. So it's something I'm glad I finally got to do, and I hope you enjoy the scenery here. So now the scaffolding you're going to see coming up here was used by 2 hydrologists, there it is, that lived on property, and they had a cabin, and they had to scale this scaffolding down to a trolley that they crossed over to the gauging station. And you'll see that in a minute, but first up, right in the middle, is what's known as the Emerald Cave. And it's not very big, but as we go into it, you'll see below, you can see a little bit of an emerald glow. But if you get here at the right time of the day, probably 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., and this is late October, the sun comes in and gives just an amazing glow of green below the dam. I guess actually emerald. And I've got a picture I took from another website, and you'll see that in just a second. So this was my view at 8 a.m. Unfortunately, the sun isn't shining. You can't see much. And the water level was about 8 feet down from normal, and that's based on the flow coming below Hoover Dam. So it's nothing to be critical about. And here's a view of the what it looks like when the sun is shining through. And the flow being low is okay because the less flow means there's more staying in Lake Mead upstream, which is vitally important. So the two hydrologists that live on property were scaling the rocks on the far right. There was that scaffolding earlier, and then there's a trail that goes along the rocks up in the right, probably about 70 feet up. And you can see the trolley right there hanging across, and here it is right here, that they used to cross over the river to the gauging station. And the gauging station here was built in 1934, and it was used to gauge the water temperature, the flow, and the silt that was in the water after Hoover Dam was completed in 1935. And this was used until 1939, and after that it was abandoned. So this is something really cool. In my younger days, I definitely would have climbed up here. I'm guessing it's about 70 feet up. And gosh, I think that would be wicked cool to actually climb up there and camp there for the night. I'd love to see what was up there, or what is up there, but I just don't have it anymore. So we'll leave that to some other people. Hopefully there's some other videos out there. And we'll go ahead and continue upriver to, and we're going to keep on going. And I just had the energy today, so I kept on going and made it to Hoover Dam. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the dam because it was right around the corner, but 12 miles up and 12 miles back. And if you ever done any kayaking, that is a lot. And the views were amazing. What you're seeing here on the video was even more impressive in person. The reflection was unbelievable. There were sections that I was going by, I felt like I almost had a fear of heights because the reflection was so intense. It felt like I was looking down. Just absolutely amazing. I have some amazing pictures from that. I've got a few at the very end of this video, so hope you enjoy it. Anyway, let's enjoy the ride. Now, as you're looking at this awesome video with the awesome reflection, look into the water and you will see tons and tons of fishes swimming. They were probably 1.5 feet is what I would guess. I'm not sure. I'm not a fisherman, so I don't know what kind of fish see them there. That was just incredible. The view here, the sky, the mountains, the reflection, and then the water was so clear you can see the fish below. That is just something to see. It was really amazing. Well, we almost made it. Up here on the left, you can see the bridge, and right around the corner is Hoover Dam. And this area here, surprisingly to me, there's an area right up here on the corner that was only, man, it probably was less than 1 foot deep. I actually had to pull up my fins on my pedal kayak and use the oars, and my rudder in the back actually hit a couple of times. So the flow wasn't going that much, but it still had a little bit of current to it. So I had to paddle a little hard to get around the corner there.
All right, guys, this is epic. This is 12 miles paddling upriver to get to this. This is the bridge right before Hoover Dam. Hoover Dam is right around the corner, but due to security reasons, you can't go around the corner, even though it's just a short distance there. But epic paddle, 12 miles. I would say this is definitely one of the coolest things I've ever done. Of course, I've got 12 miles to go back, so I may rethink that. But I can tell you, I've got some nice Cabernet in the fridge, and when I get back, I'm going to pour me a nice tall glass of that and sit back and enjoy it. So, anyway, let's get paddling.